everyone. Today is 18th of September 2024. It is around 10:09 p.m. Singapore time. So in Myanmar time, it should be around 8:30 p.m. All right. Okay, so tonight we have a very, very, very important item tonight. Okay. So tonight we will be having a FOMC rate decision. So basically, since about last month, here is go like this. Okay, so what happened was that Federal Reserve, as far as I can remember, they mentioned that they are talking a little bit about cutting the rate. It's more of the hint, all right? It is more the hinting about cutting the rate. Actually, since last year, end of last year, I still remember that, okay? So now we are month number 8. So basically, they have been dragging about this cutting the rate because they know, all right? They know if they cut the rate, the inflation might spike to the upside. Okay, so they have been trying, so-called they are delaying delaying of cutting the rate. But in the other hand, by so-called delaying the cutting of the rate, what happened was that the economic condition get worsened. All right, economic condition get like worse and worse like that. So it's like now they are last month. So last month, during the Davos meeting, they say that they are going to cut the rate. So I think today or tonight is a time that they are going to cut the rate. Okay, so now what is happening here is that it's almost 100% certain that they are going to cut the rate tonight. Okay, so now here comes the problem. Market doesn't always move based on the Fed. All right, market move based on the expectation. All right, expectation, that means market think that the market, the Federal Reserve will cut the rate, this kind of thing. So what happened is that I think market is expecting so much I think too a little bit over expected already. Okay, so it's like as you can see from the Fed Rush tool, all right, you can go and Google it, which is a very good tool actually. So you see, they are sort of like expecting the Federal Reserve to cut 60%. 60% of the people or 60% of the participants are expecting they're gonna cut 0.5%. That means 50 basis point they are going to cut. So which is actually is a little bit I think overstretched or overshot really in my opinion. All right. And of course 40% is thinking that they're gonna cut 0.25 or 25 basis point here. Okay, so the point here is that I think the market have already, from the way that we can look at the gold, silver, the way they all move, yeah, I think market have already prices in a way, they are going to cut the rate, and they are going to like talking about 25 basis point already. So this is important here. If tonight, if they cut only, if they cut only 0.25. All right. If they cut only 0.25 mean from 5.5 to 5.25 lah, right? If they cut only 0.25, we may have a problem. Okay. I think the market may have a, very big sell down potentially. So, I don't want you to get caught off guard in a way that, hey, the Federal Reserve cut the rate while why the market is dropping. For example, yeah, I'm just giving some scenario. You can say, hey, the Federal Reserve cut the rate what? But how come, the stock market drop or everything drop? How come? Then, because it's already priced in of the 25 basis point really. So to a little bit conclude, okay, if the Federal Reserve only cut 25 basis point, I think, I can be wrong as well, but I think the market have already priced in ready. So if they only cut this 25 basis point, what will happen is market will either do nothing, or I think like gold and silver, all these gold, silver, like British pound, everything against US dollar might drop. Okay, so either if they cut 25 basis point only, either market do nothing, like just like, okay, okay, I already know what, so just that's it, or market will drop. Very unlikely market will go up. Okay, this scenario number one, yeah. Okay, scenario number two, if let's say they cut 50 basis point, which is what the majority of the market is expecting right now. All right, majority of the market expecting right now, you can see from this percentage here. If it does happen, what will happen is market will stay the same, might do nothing because they also know already. They also already expected, or market will go up higher. So the chance of it going up higher is there on 50 basis point. Okay, then the scenario number 3, which is a little bit too far-fetched. If it happen, of course, the market will go up higher. Okay, so we have 3 scenario happening right now. Okay, so I think scenario number 3 is very, very unlikely. So we are either between 2 or between 1. So please be very careful. If let's say the scenario 1 happen, the market might drop. So please be so-called get ready for this kind of scenario as well. Okay, so I personally believe it will be between scenario 1 and 2. Market is taking in as a scenario 2, but I also a bit believe might be scenario 1 as well. So I'm a little bit torn in between these two. Okay, definitely they will cut. Okay, rule number one is ground rule number 1 is they will cut. Now it's between 1 or 2 only. Okay, so I already explained to you when this 1 happen, what will likely to happen. When the scenario 2 happen, what will likely to happen as well. Are we clear on this one, guys? So tonight is a very things that need to be very careful. Okay, and I just want to mention something about the like NFP lah, this FOMC lah. Why the markets tend to swing a lot? Okay, this is a little bit of a market structure understanding. Okay, those people that who are traded long enough or who traded example like level 2, this kind of environment, you will understand. Okay, but for the newer trader, I think this will be something new for you. Okay, market have something called price ladder. Like for example, let me just show you with the example of quick example. Yeah, example of maybe I will show you with gold example just for the sake of showing. All right. So what is happening is that example, yeah, market have sort of like a ladder is going on here. So basically what happened is that there will always be a bid and ask price. For example, now is example 2570. Okay, so that means there is a buyer willing to buy at 2570 and there's a seller willing to sell at 2580. Okay. Then if a one drop lower, there will be a buyer willing to buy at 2560. There will be the seller willing to sell at sort of like this kind of like ladders keep on going. Currently, the market is fighting on here. Example. So what happened was that these are the ladder of the price. Yeah, these are the ladder of these are the ladder of the price. Okay, I'm back here. Just a while. Sorry for the delay. It's back here. Okay, the point here is that, okay, every ladder of the price, okay, every ladder of price, there will be a lot of sort of like a pending orders are waiting. So that means these kind of pending orders are, whenever there is a pending orders, these are not triggered. So for example, there's a very high, a very big order waiting. For example, like here, let's just for the sake of saying here, I've got 100 lots are waiting, right? So if there's a price trying to go lower, they have a very big market they have a very big amount. They need to push a lot lower for the market to, break through this level. Okay. So what happened was that if let's say all of a sudden this 100 loss is gone. All right. If 100 loss is gone, what will happen? Of course, market can pass it through like a butter like that. You got what I mean? So whenever this kind of new events happen, right? Whenever this kind of new event happen, what will happen? What will happen is that this kind of pending order disappeared. All right, this kind of pending order disappear. So what will happen is the market can easily slide through and up or down. For this case, I'm just showing you the example of down. Okay, up or down, they can go down or pretty fast. So when you trade this kind of new events, please be very careful and don't put the very tight stop loss. Because during this kind of events, right, even though you may be right on the direction, because of all the pending orders are gone, yeah, market can easily swing up and down like $100 for no reason. You got my point here? So this is what you need to be. This is what you need to be careful. From what you can see here, all right. So the market is really trying their best to, try to break during the no news at the moment, right? So you can see what they have done is that they just nicely bring above this nicely bring above this level at this moment. Okay, so this is what you can see here. So market is pretty nicely try to do some stop hunting. So and during the news time, I think they might spike a little bit higher and do some further stop hunting first, in my opinion. So at the moment, if you really want to short, I think you need to wait a little bit, need to patient, or you need to have a bit of wider loss, in my opinion. All right, so British pound, all this kind of thing, we need to be careful. I think they might do a bit of stop hunting likely, in my opinion. All right, so same thing going on the Euro USD as well. Okay, let me show you on this one. Okay, you can see here. All right, same thing, quite similar thing going on here as well. You can see that this is a very congested level. You can see for the past 3 days, they have been really staying around this control region for quite a while. So you see the nearest swing level is very close. So I won't be surprised they will do a very big swing during the news, and just to later will come back down, in my opinion. So is as a trader, we need to be trained in a way. We need to train in a way to see that the market can do this kind of stop hunting. So the nearest stop is around here. So I'm expecting this kind of move might happen, in my opinion. So please be very careful. All right. So let's move on further on the US on this gold here. All right, gold is a little bit interesting as well. Okay. Okay, gold is I also mentioned that during this today morning, as you can see. Okay, gold is a little bit interesting. Okay, you see, Monday, last Friday, it closed somewhere around 2580 region. All right, 2580 region. But okay, because of Monday, during Monday, what happened was that you see, Saturday and Sunday, there was no trading on the market, right? So more or less people a lot of people have like emotion, they can't wait to trade on the Monday, right? So what happened when the Monday come, market open and they even go up higher than the previous high. And a lot of people think that, it's on Monday, people are so eager to enter a trade. So what happened? The market was nicely on the upside, and what happened? A lot of traders are buy into the story. So what happens is that most likely this a lot of traders are more or less on the buy, and they're already trapped around this 2570 to 80 region, in my opinion. Now currently they are praying the market to come back up, actually. So you see, that's the reason why I'm not really suggesting, or I don't really advise people to trade on Monday, especially on the Monday open. Okay, so same thing here. I won't be surprised they do a bit of final flip. All right, then before they start to go lower, especially if they only cut 25 basis point. You see the whole scenario kind of like gel up together. Okay, so I'm very cautious on them, actually, especially gold and silver. I don't have any position at all. Okay, few days back, I have a silver position. All right, I have a silver long position, and I have already. Okay, I've already taken profit already. So currently, I'm just watching the market only. All right, so let's see how it goes. Same thing. I won't be surprised silver do a final switch to the upside. Then after that, they will come back lower. So please be very careful. Even this kind of events, even if they want to go lower, they might not go down just like that. Okay, sometimes they will do a bit of final, like a very big switch. Then they will do like this, because you know why? Whenever there's a winner, there have to be a loser in the market, right? So they cannot have so many people win on the same size. So even if they want to go lower, they need to do some sort of like a whipping first at the moment. So please be careful everything against US dollar at this moment. I'm quite cautious. Okay, so gold and silver, what do I think? I think gold and silver, especially gold. Let me go back to gold a little bit. I think the market is time due for a little bit of pullback, in my opinion. Okay. Once they cut the rate, I think gold will shoot up higher eventually. So that means I think maybe by end of the year, because the rate cut and rate hike and rate cut they come in like a cycle, right? So they don't cut, and like they when they are in the rate cut, rate raise sort of like in the cycle, they will keep on raising, and they kind of hold And then when they cut, they will keep on cutting until to, something. So they don't do like one week cut, one month cut, one up. They don't do like that. Okay. So they add like a sine wave like this. So now we are going into this. Currently, we are in this period right now. So the more the rate cuts start to accelerate, yeah, I think gold and silver will go up higher. All right. So, but of course, gold and silver, they don't go up just like this more all the time, right? There will be a sort of like a higher low. There will be some sort of pullback along the way. All right. So I think this might be one of them in my opinion. So to me, the better entry level to go is around 2500 and 2520 level. Okay. So to me, currently right now is a little bit too expensive. All right. So here come the dilemma. Okay, then you are the hey Joe, you say market going up higher, but why do you say that this level is a good place for you to enter? So if we have this kind of problem, what you can do is that you can take and buy, but don't buy a lot of lot sizing. Just for the sake of buying, you can just buy a small amount. Because if by buying the small amount, if the market ever retreats just like what we expected, right? You won't suffer a big loss. You got what I mean? You are splitting your position into a few groups like A, B, C, to sort of like we call it something like it's quite similar to dollar cost averaging lah, in a way. All right. But anyway, gold I think is going to go up higher. They have a very nice, the higher lows are forming. So the next nearest higher low is 2500 and 2520 level. This is what I expect the market to go to first. Okay. So to me, currently it's a little bit too expensive in my opinion. All right. So this is what is happening. Okay. Now let's talk about Dow Jones a little bit. All right. Okay. Dow Jones, what is happening here is that, as you can see here, Dow Jones you see that, of course, Dow Jones, we don't only just look at the market itself. We also look at the liquidity, right? So Dow Jones, the liquidities are actually quite high actually. So I use two type of liquidity to sort of like to monitor. It's kind of proprietary. So you see, both of them are in a way they are pointing to the upside. I mean, not strongly, or I mean, not. You see, there's a little bit of pullback here, but overall it stays strong. You see. So my point here is that the market will have a bit more potential room they can go up to. So we are either in the middle or near to the end, but we haven't seen any strong bearish information yet. So I think in the near future we will see a further upside on the stock market potentially. Okay, from my observation, right? If let's say we look back all the sort of like a rate cut previously, okay, compared to I think the last rate cut is like before the like 2008, right? When they start rate cut, okay, rate cut is eventually bad for stock market. Okay, so when they start the rate cut, they don't really go down immediately. So they do something called blow off top. You can call it final blow off top, whatever. All right. They is something called blow off top will be happen. So this blow off top normally lasts 3 weeks to 2 months like that. Okay. So it's like I think we will go into this kind of period in my opinion. So I think in the 2025 it will be a very interesting year. I expect market to crash by then. All right, 2025 maybe in the middle. I think this is where I'm expecting we can have a lot of shorting opportunity to come here. I think for now it's a little bit too early in my opinion. All right, we will still have a final blow off top that I think potentially have to take place. Okay, so this on the US market, I don't really see so much, I mean, the reduction in the liquidity yet. So that means every pullback, like what we have here, there will be somebody will be supporting. Do you got what I mean? You see, the time people were saying the market will go a lot lower, market will go a lot lower. What happened? Market go back up one. Why? Because the liquidities are stay there to put the price to push higher. So liquidity like just like water, the water is full, in the particular pool, right? There's a boat, every boat will get lifted up because of the water itself, right? If let's say liquidity is low, how good the boat can be, how secure the boat can be, the level of the boat will get lower because the whole pool, the water is low, right? So it's the same thing here, all right? So my point here is that I don't really see so so-called bearishness in terms of liquidity yet. So I think a bit stay on the buy side will be the better words here. Okay, let me go through the next important one. China market. All right, China market is gonna be one of the very I would say good money making opportunity. All right. You don't have to hurry. All right. You stay just starting out only. So China market, we are also looking at the liquidity sort of like a cycle. All right. So you see what happening to China right now is that they are very particular about about their liquidity injection. Okay, one of the reasons that I understand is that Chinese government, they do not want so much inflation in the market. All right, so much inflation in the market because their money, their currencies already dropped a lot already. So they are very they are very concerned about their liquidity. So you see, whenever there's a liquidity spike, there's always a liquidity drop back. So you see the liquidity didn't really stay high. So it's like just like a small, like a heartbeat like that, go up and go down. So basically what it did was that they are doing some sort of like short-term loan going on here. That means they lend out the money to the other institution, then immediately they sort of like close it back. That means they ask the money back. So it's a very short-term loan kind of thing going on right now. Okay, but even though they close it back, one thing that we can see is that you see the spikes are getting higher, right? And also, even though they pay back the loan, right? You see there is getting higher in terms of the closing as well. So it's a very slow grind process. But what I can say is that I think the market will likely to drop. Market will likely to so-called grind to the upper side, in my opinion. All right. That's the reason why I am I'm a bit or looking into like a further bullishness in the China and the Hong Kong market. All right. So I'm expecting this guy to really go up higher. All right. So just slowly scout it out. Okay, market go up, reach certain level, take some profit, let the market pull back and wait to buy again. So I think we can have a very huge money making opportunity on Hong Kong and the China market, but you go slow on them. Okay, because they are really starting to slowly picking up here. So I'm seeing very high potential opportunity in China at this moment. But there's of course another way around. Let's say this liquidity start to really collapse in future because of course nobody can see the future, right? So what happened if they really do collapse? What happened? Of course we have to turn bearish as well. But as of right now, not happening. I think market will likely to go up higher. Okay, so this on the Hong Kong and China market. This is something that very interesting, and I think we have a very high money making opportunity going on here. Okay, and the last few, let's talk about last few. All right, let's talk about Bitcoin. Okay, Bitcoin, there are certain points, certain things that I want you to take note of. Okay. Okay, when we talk about Bitcoin, right, we use something called Velo, right? Velo is something that we really look at it. It's a very good tool and it is free as well. Okay, post it up in the I will post it up in my link as well. This you can just sign it up and it is free. Okay, they have a few sort of like a section. One of them is the market itself. Okay, this is very good because this is nothing really like charting at the moment, right? But they are just like a very good analytic actually. So for example, normally I would like to look at this one, open interest and the price change. So almost like every 1 hour or every 4 hours, I will refresh this particular page. So what I do is that I'm monitoring which particulars like sort of like coins are getting like a lot of OIs are going up. OI is something like a volume in the market. Okay, so OIs are picking up, which are really in the play. So you see, because there are tens and thousands of coins, right? How do you know which coins going to move up, right? So these are the ones that are going to give you the heads up. All right, so you can see which one is going to go up, which one is in the play right now. So this is one of the sort of like tools that make me, it's like a radar, like put it this way, make me understand the markets, which one is going to go up or go down. Okay, so this is number one. Number two is of course charting. Okay, charting is something like here. All right, so let me show you. Okay, actually, I just traded this Zeta. Do I know what is Zeta? I don't. Of course I don't. I don't even know what it does. Okay, but anyway, Zeta was pop up in this here about 4 to 5 hours back. All right, somewhere around here, I was scouting and I find it quite interesting. So when I take a look, what happened to the Zeta is that there was a little bit of like you can see here there was an open interest really sort of like pushing to the upside, right? And when I was seeing that, what really happened was that the price was really dropping. All right, price was really dropping. But you see, look at the open interest, they wasn't really dropping compared to the price. All right, so it made me kind of believe that, okay, I think the pricing is a little bit overdone already. So I mean, there's a little bit inefficiency going on here. Pricing is drop a lot, but the OI is not really drop a lot. OI is something like a forces behind the move, right? Let's say the market is going up. If we have a very strong OI, it means this move is a legit one. You got what I mean? It's a legit move. That means a strong move. Or if the price is going up, but the OI is not really following, this is the weak move. Okay. So also same thing on the downtrend. If let's say the price is going down, OI is really pushing up, that means this downtrend is legit. Or the price is going down, but OI is really like not following me. That means this move is a little bit questionable. You got my point here? So you see, we are not only looking at the price, we are looking at the other things to give us the other things to give us sort of like information to make our prediction more accurate. So I try to look for a buy. So I have a chance a little bit. So I just keep on buying a little bit. Then I think just now I go down a while. So I put my TP around here. So later I look at my phone, it's already take my profit already. Okay, so it's like by studying this kind of stuff, it will make your so-called trading a little bit more so-called your accuracy will be getting better. All right, so I would really prefer you. I have nothing to do with this website. I don't own or I don't earn anything from it, but I will say it's a very good website. Okay, so now let's talk about Bitcoin. Okay, Bitcoin, I will use the Binance future because as you know, Binance is the king, right? Therefore, you're going to use those other futures, right? So now what is happening? So Bitcoin, you can see, all right, for example, just for the sake of showing, you see the previously OI was pretty strong. All right, OI was pretty strong. That's pushed the Bitcoin to really go up higher. Then after the OI just pick it up again. But you see from here, the OI start to drop, you see. So there was a real so-called sort of like a directly proportionate, the market have a very good crash as well. So when the market crash, I only show you the part of OI only, yeah. When the market crash, right, there's another very good tools that you can make use of, okay? When the market crash, you can see that this is okay, let's see which day was it. Hey guys, you still got time or not? Okay, I think we talk for next 5 minutes. Okay, this is a very good tool. So I want you guys to understand. So you see, when it's happened here, all right, when it's happened here, okay, it was on the 5th of August 2024. All right, we have a very big market drop on that particular day, right? You can see it was a very strong pin bar and stuff like that. And if you look at it here, of course, OI also dropped a lot, right? Then if you look at the liquidation, all right, liquidation is so-called to measure the amount of stop loss that lost out during that period. Can you see something there? There was a very big liquidation on the both sides. You got what I mean? I mean, this is a kind of way to tell you that a lot of position are being taken out. All right, a lot of position are being taken out on that particular candles. So you see, whenever you see this kind of candle, it is to show you that whatever the direction that come in before that particular candles is already so-called over already. So let me repeat. If let's say the market is going down, we have a very shakeout candle. At the same time, you can see on the liquidation, right? It's a very big liquidation show up like what we happen here. That means this particular downtrend is about to stop already. Okay. And also, of course, opposite is true. Let's say its market is coming up. You see a very big candle, shakeout candle, and you see this kind of very high liquidation show up here. It can so-called give you a very high chance that whatever the uptrend that happening is about to over already. Okay. So this to so-called can tell you in advance. Okay, so if you have this knowledge at this time, so what will happen is, of course, you have a rough idea that this downtrend is already over. Okay, so you see, since the market really, reverse and really go up higher. Okay, so these are very good ways to gauge the so-called the future movement. Okay, so what do we have here now? Basically, currently, we don't really have so much of the sort of like inefficiency yet. You can see the market is going up. You can see OI is going up. Market is coming down. OI is coming down, right? So nothing really much going on at this moment. But there's some minor thing that we can pick it up on. And unfortunately, there's no liquidation, nothing really serious as well. So, from liquidation point of view, they cannot help you predict market is top or bottom. Okay. All right. So liquidation, we can forget about for a while. So from the OI point of view, if we squeeze a little bit more, what we can notice is that, okay, you see, yesterday the price tried to go up higher. They almost break this level. Am I right to say? But you see, market didn't manage to go above this as well. So no wonder today we are not able to break this 60,000 level, and they are stay trying to so-called stay manage to stay below this 60,000 level. Because why? Though the OI could not break this level yet. Okay, but there's a little bit of sort of like a bullishness though. Yesterday price action is quite bullish. And look at the volume yesterday here. There was quite a lot of volume coming in the yesterday candle. That means I can say that there's a little bit of strength in the yesterday candle. So I will not be surprised by today if we have a push to the upside. All right, if we have a push to the upside, and by doing so, I think this OI candle will be most likely on the high side with the green color as well. So this 60,000 level, we need to be very, we need to look at it very, by tomorrow, maybe we have the price may go above 60,000, and we may have a, green color level, green color candle. Okay. Or otherwise, of course, we will have a red color by then. All right. So as of right now, we have three parameters. We have OI, we have volume, we have liquidation, right? So we have three parameters that we are looking at. Liquidation cannot tell you. So this one is out. OI also not really bullish also. You see, they just follow the price action. So there's nothing, no edge here in terms of OI analysis here. So this is a little bit out also. So only things that a little bit pointing that they have a bit of high chance of going up is the volume here. Because yesterday when the price was moving to the upside or attempting to break up, there was a bit of high volume coming in. You got my point, huh? So not really a 3-star kind of bullishness, but at least they got 1-star bullishness at this moment. Okay. So tonight, I think it's going to be very interesting to conclude. Now let's just conclude. Okay. Tonight is going to be very interesting. Okay. I think they are going to cut the rate for sure. So now it's only the matter of 0.5 or 0.25 or 0.5. Okay, sorry. Let me repeat. 0.25 or 0.5 here. If let's say it's 0.25, I think market will be disappointed, and then the sell down will start. Or let's say it's 0.5, okay, market will say, okay, not bad, then market will rise a little bit. But of course, it's 0.75, market will go up like crazy. Okay, guys. So guys, I hope if today video is interesting, I hope if you like it, please give me a thumbs up, and thank you very much for your time. All right. So all the best for tonight. I will try my best to stay up. All right. And let's see how tonight Power do the magic. Okay. So guys, yeah, have a great evenings and all the best for tonight Fed rate decision. Okay. For my inner circle, I see you guys tomorrow morning as usual. Okay. Thank you very much. Yeah, have a great evening, guys. Bye-bye.